I'm sure you are here because you would like to know what it'd feel like to be mushed to you're a pile of nothing, or maybe poked with a very sharp object enough times to make you look like you're Swiss cheese on a Sunday afternoon. Or maybe you'd like to be eaten alive by a big black monster with 2 mouths. You want to know all of that? Come on in. Trigger warning alert ahead. Because there's going to be some bad things that will probably happen to each and every one of us if we had to go through all of this. So be prepared for some gruesome, nasty things. So as we go through this horror gauntlet, I would like you to type down below and let me know, what do you think your chance of survival actually is? And I promise you, when we remove plot armor, it's very low. So let's go ahead and start off with the first one on this entry. One that I'm going to tell you right now, you have a very low chance of surviving. We got Slendy, okay? Slender Man himself, okay? So first of all, we're gonna put you in the shoes of the typical person in Slender Man, okay? You're thrown into the woods. You gotta find 8 pages before Slender Man decides to put his tentacly bits all up in you. No. Most of y'all don't even know how to get from your house to the nearest grocery store without having to like look it up on the map. How you gonna find a bunch of pages in the woods all dark with a flashlight that can only highlight like literally like 2 feet in front of you? No, we're dying. Your chance is so low that you might as well just call it quits, bro. Don't even grab any pictures. Like, you might as well go ahead and find Slendy yourself. I found this piece of paper. I I'm just gonna die, y'all. So now you may be wondering, is there a situation that you can set yourself up in to have a higher chance of survival? No. Since we're on the subject of low to 0% chance of you surviving, we're gonna go ahead and give my man Jason a shout out. Friday the 13th, we know how this goes, okay? So if you are put in the situation of the horny teen, I'm telling you right now, pack it up. It's a wrap, bro. It's curtains. So let me go ahead and tell you what you are going up against. Jason Voorhees is a staggering 6'5" of madness, of revenge, with a blade that will easily go through your body 2 times over. Oh, and did I fail to mention that he's invincible, okay? This man cannot be killed. So you're at Camp Crystal Lake. You're just doing your thing, you know, you're trying to rizz up the, the honeys over here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get to the bunk on bunk action. Yeah, nah. He coming out that water, and while you think you taking them pants off, he's taking your head off. Now, to be fair, in any other situation, if you're an adult and you don't go to Camp Crystal Lake, you good, bro. I mean, I'm gonna say you got like 100% chance, like legit. If you don't go nowhere where he is, you got a pretty, you guaranteed to live. But if you are a horny, angsty teen at Camp Crystal Lake, I'ma say this: low to 0%. You know what? Let's get out of the realm of maybe the superstitious, the fictitious. Maybe let's go into a scenario that may happen in the future, including aliens. Yeah, I said it. This alien. I already know what you're thinking, okay? Listen, there was a little old woman who had the flamethrower out. She was showing these aliens the business. That's not you. It's not you. You don't have plot armor, my boy. You are done for, okay? You are a midnight snack easily. You are delicious and nutritious. You feeding 2 mouths at once. So let me break it down for you. Let me give you this scenario of alien. And I mean, you can literally put them in any situation, to be honest with you, and I don't see a chance of you living, bro. It's very, very low, okay? So let's say you were one of the ones, like in the movie, you were on the ship, or in the game, you were on the ship. Nah, bro. You know how many people died? You one of them, okay? You don't have plot armor. You can't restart. There is no click X now, all right? You done for. Well, let's switch the scenario. Let's say there's an invasion, okay? Aliens show up, I don't know, you just name a state, your city, for whatever reason, and they just get let loose, okay? What are you going to do? You don't have access to a flamethrower or all these things. It is an adept hunter, completely dark. So in the middle of the night, guess what? Click, click, done for. That tail, that acid blood, there's nothing you can do, especially without plot armor. So I'm gonna tell you right now, low to zero. I got one that I know that you can at least live in your dreams. I hope you caught that there. You're not living, sorry, in or outside of your dreams. We're gonna go with that man, Freddy. Listen, I think there are ways to actually survive Freddy, okay? There are a few good things that you could actually do to make sure you never have to encounter him, because he's strengthened by fear. I just want to interject real quick. I know that he technically only has one game that really isn't considered a game, but he is in DBD, so, you know, we're gonna give it to him. So, if you are set in a different situation where this man, Freddy, is in your town, okay? People are talking about a man that's killing people in their dreams, right? And everybody's starting to get afraid. Then I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You might be one of them, okay? Not everybody gets burnt, all right? Not everybody gets taken out, you know what I'm saying? But if you are a target and he has enough fear and you fall asleep, which you have to do, call it quits, my boy. Call it quits. So all I can say is, don't live on an Elm Street. And don't live in a town where a man might be killing people when they sleep, you know, and then I think you'll be all right. I'm gonna give that a mid-tier to low tier. And see, listen, I might be approaching somebody that technically speaking does not have their own game. And unfortunately, they are in a game. Gotta shout out to DBD again. So I'm gonna use him because I feel like he should have his game anyway. We're gonna go with the Ghostface. Okay, listen, ladies, chill. Yeah, I'm talking to you, ladies, chill out. I know how y'all be with Ghostface. Oh, please, like, chill out. Because he will. He about that life. But I'm going to be honest with you. You got a pretty good chance of survival, okay? So here's the whole shtick when it comes to Ghostface. He's just a man with a knife and a little walkie-talkie to say, hey, do you like big booties? I mean, scary movies. Like you know, that's all he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not... Yeah, he can set up traps and he can find you and all of that. And he's managed to get several people taken out, even in a group. But it was two of them. Most of the time, unless you're just collateral damage, I guess you could say, you probably are making it out because he's just a man. I mean, we've seen him get hit with stuff, get knocked out, get pushed over. You know, he's an average man with like pretty okay strength, and as long as you like know what you're doing and like, bro, if you got hands, bro, if you do any kind of martial arts, that man's donezo, bro. Disarmed, knocked out, sleep, you know. So I'm gonna give him a high chance to medium at the hardest, medium. Now let's go ahead and dive into a world where a pandemic happens and some kind of virus is released into the world and people become living embodiments of ravenous creatures that just want to eat flesh and blood. And that'd be the Resident Evil universe. There are some very, very iconic horror characters to play key roles in this series. But let me tell you something. If you think that you are surviving most of these, I would love to see it. I'm going to start with one very, very famous one, okay? He is one of my favorites. We're going to go with my man, Nemesis. You either have a low to zero chance, or you have 100% chance. It kind of depends on your scenario. If you are indeed a part of stars, you even like stars, you eat Lucky Charms, I don't know, any of those above, and that has to do with stars, you're dead. He's got you. He's an unstoppable creature. And you don't have the firepower, the manpower, the anything power to stop Nemesis once he is on you, okay? You don't have plot armor. You're not Jill Fana. Sorry, I mean... Anyway, once he knows your stars member, he's got rocket launchers, he's got tentacles, he's got the right hook of doom to take your head clean off at zero. But if, in fact, you were just a random civilian, he don't care about you. He's walking right past you. You ain't stars. You don't care at all. So we're going to give this a mixed rating here because you either got low to none or 100% guaranteed. Either which way, you don't want to be in the Resident Evil universe anyway. I feel like I should mention one more, and I'm just gonna say the Evil Within series. Anything in that whole series at all, you're dead. They just low, just low to none. I don't even know why I mentioned it as an opportunity, because let's be honest here, ain't none of us surviving that, bro. I don't care who you are. You see them monsters?